This is GeoFlashBall coming at you with another Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you why the Genesis Chain is the #1 and the best auto rifle currently right now in the game with the new meta. But before we get started, I want to give you guys a big thank you for everybody that has subscribed. And I want to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed and you find these videos helpful, make sure you guys drop a subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification or that little bell to get notified when we go live if you need help with trials or with raids. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the Genesis Chain is a auto rifle that you're able to get from the Wrath of the Machine raid. If you guys haven't read the Wrath of the Machine and you don't have a Genesis Chain, then now is the time to actually hop in there and try to pick one up, because I'm telling you guys are gonna, if you love auto rifles like I do, you guys are definitely gonna want to pick one of these up. So it comes with one of the fastest, actually not one of the fastest kill rate, time to kill out of all the auto rifles. And I'm gonna tell you guys why. So the kill rate, the time to kill on this one is 0.83. That's 5 crits, 1 body shot. And if you only shoot body shots, that's going to be 8 body shots. That's going to be 1.17 seconds time to kill. It's the fastest right now auto rifle currently in the game with the time of kill. The rate of fire is 77. The impact, remember, with the new patch, got pushed up from 35 crit shots. Crit shots are shots with our headshots, and 27 damage per body shot. So if you hit a crit shot, it's 35. If you hit a body shot, it's 27. One of the cool things about this gun is that it not only activates when you're aiming down sight with focus fire, it'll activate Firefly, which makes it really, really interesting. And sometimes you can get 2 kills because the other enemy's damaged. Boom, Firefly activates, it damages the other opponent, and boom, you get the double kill. It comes with a range of 40, stability 44, reload speed 73, magazine 30, aim assist 55, and the recoil direction is about 75. The tricky part about this gun is learning how to control the recoil, because that's going to be the biggest problem with the gun at the current time. Knowing when to control the recoil and when to actually compensate. So you're going to want to have your thumb on the right hand side, kind of controlling that vertical recoil, because it's going to be bouncing up and down. Now this comes with a very good amount of range. It has really good reload speed. The only problem, like I said, was the high recoil. And the stability, I mean, if the stability were at least in a little bit higher, this gun would be totally amazing. I don't mind the magazine size. It's pretty interesting. And I don't mind the aim assist, because as long as you're able to control that pattern, that recoil pattern, you guys should be good to go. But I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are probably saying, but wait, Laser, wouldn't the Soros regime be better than this one? Well, here is the trick and why this weapon is actually a lot better. So what happens is both guns have focus fire. Focus fire is what allows you to shoot your gun a lot quicker, right? When you're aiming down sight. I know the Soros has this, but I don't know what Bungie did, but Bungie actually made the focus fire to work a lot better on this one than it does with the Soros regime. It actually shoots a lot more quicker, making it your bullets going out much faster. So that means that your time to kill gets pushed up more than the Soros regime, so making this better than the Soros in general. So like I said right when we started, if you guys haven't had a chance to hit the raid, now is the time to hit the raid for this gun. Now the question becomes, is this the new meta? Is this weapon the one that you need to have in order to actually be successful in trials, or to actually compete and hang with the best? Not in general, it's not going to be your like go-to gun that everybody's going to be grinding and trying to pick up, because right now currently what seems to be dominating the field are hand cannons and pulse rifles and scout rifles. Those are the ones that are kind of taking over the meta. But in general, if you guys love auto rifles like I do and want a gun to have fun in and even go flawless with this gun, I'm going to try to go flawless this week with this gun and see how well it does in trials, because until right now, there's not a particular gun that I feel like, oh my goodness, this is the weapon everybody needs to be using or everybody needs to have, because that's the meta. But right now, as far as auto rifles are concerned, this would be the standard meta of the weapon to actually use. This is your #1 tier 1 auto rifle currently in the game right now. Now, as you guys notice, it does have some really good range. You saw how I'm able to get that hit from that kill from pretty far away, and a really good weapon to pair. The way I would pair this weapon is, as you guys notice right there, I'm running with sidearm, even though you're probably wondering, well, wouldn't that defeat the purpose of running a auto rifle and a sidearm at the same time, since they're both firing at the same time? Well, as you guys saw, the range on the auto rifles is actually pretty good. It's going to be good for your small maps and your mid-range maps. You'll still be able to considerably get a good amount of kills and a good amount of hits with the auto rifles. It's no longer like where you have to only play it in close quarter maps. You should be able to actually get this work with, like I said, like a sidearm and a auto rifle. If you're getting pushed, and definitely pull out the sidearm like I did right there. If the target comes a little bit further away, pull out your put out your auto rifle and then just hammer them away, and you guys should be good to go and get the stuff done. But overall, in general, that's what I would recommend. Now, as far as what perks I have on this gun and what perks I actually recommend to use, now what I'm currently running on the weapon as of right now, I am running on my first column the first bubble, which is linear compensation. Then I'm running of course focus fire, because that's the only other perk you could possibly get. On the third tree, I usually run high caliber rounds. The reason why I run high caliber rounds is because this gun, remember, it's gonna, if you're going up against a hand cannon, or you're going up against a pulse rifle, or you're going against any other sort of weapon, staggering your team, staggering not your teammates, but staggering the opponent is going to be crucial to actually be successful with the auto rifle. I believe it's kind of like a must-have perk right now currently in Destiny, even with the pulse rifle, scout rifle, whatever one that you have. High caliber rounds are kind of like the go-to guide, because right now it's going to help you fight off and kind of stagger the people and throw the shots off while you're shooting them, kind of avoiding you getting killed with that ability of the of having the high caliber rounds. Now, a lot of people probably would say Hammerforge. I mean, Hammerforge, the only reason I would pick it is if you want to use this in a long range map, then go with Hammerforge. But overall, in general, you guys should be good with high caliber rounds. The last perk is the Firefly Focus, and Focus Firefly. That's pretty much what I was telling you guys a little bit earlier, is that's going to allow you to not only get the headshot, but also cause Firefly to spontaneously pop up when you get that headshot. And sometimes you could get a double, a twofer, like I like to call it, with that ability. Now, overall, in general, like I said, this is your top tier auto rifle, and I highly recommend it. If you guys love auto rifles, definitely give this a try. If you don't have it, definitely pick one up. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've given this a try. If you have, what do you think of it so far, and are you guys enjoying the new weapon update? If you have any questions regarding any other weapon that you kind of want to have me do a little breakdown video on, please let me know also in the comment section down below. And don't forget, guys, if you want to stay up to date to all things Destiny, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.